What's up, YouTube fam? It's Talk with King Devin. I don't know if y'all heard, um, but back in the day when in 2002, um, Mel Cena started. He had that match with Kurt Angle, and he had match after match. It really wasn't working. This is before the word life. Um, the word life raps. I guess he was on the bus and he was just rapping. And Stephanie McMahon, she was like, she said, "What are you doing?" It was like, she said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm just rapping out." Uh, and she said, "Can you do that on TV?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." Um, Cena said that's what saved his career, or they was gonna fire him because basically his his script was getting boring as a wrestler. He didn't have he didn't have nothing at the point. You back then you had the all the big stars: Kurt Angle, Rikishi, Triple H. Um, you really didn't. Um, Everybody was doing it. You had the champ. They was just focused on so many stuff. Eddie Guerrero at the time, RIP, you know, being in tag team champions. He really wasn't. Cena wasn't becoming a up star because he didn't have nothing to bring him up there. So that's when later on, I think it started being the end of. It was either 2003 or I think it was 2003. That's when he came out in Word Life. Word Life is basic economics, and then he had the rings. So after that, they probably get music like it's gonna be Word Life, and then you just go out there and battle rap people. You think about it, that's what got him up there. Cause if he didn't do that, it would have it would be no it would have been no 17-time champion. He wouldn't have been the face. It would have been no roof. He wouldn't have been face of ruthless aggression. Um, it would have been somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, that's that's what was said that he he said he was gonna get fired if he didn't do that. And you gotta think he came. I think he was in OVW. He came and he was an inch. You gotta think like he was an inch close for beating Kurt Angle, but this close. And Kurt Angle was one of the biggest. Um, Back in 2002, he was one of the biggest wrestlers, main eventing, and he called somebody out. And this rookie comes out if you could be somebody, one of the main vendors, and you a rookie, you know, you gotta be in the top seat. You gotta be in the top seat. Speaking of Curry, I'll put this in this video. When they did I forget who it was, but I forget what year two it was, when Kurt Angle did his last match. How come they didn't pick Cena? They could have picked everybody. When they said, when they was like, who's our face? And everybody started chanting Cena, Cena, Cena. I think they should have picked Cena. I don't think they wanted Cena. They wanted somebody else. To me, I think that's who they should have picked. I don't know, win or lose, they should have picked somebody else. If you ask me, they could have had Cena win, Kurt Angle retire. You notice everybody that has retired, they lost to a certain person. Legendary Ric Flair lost to legendary Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, he lost to legendary Undertaker. You got so many people. AJ Styles, he lost to Gunther. Cena, he lost to Gunther. I just don't know, like, you know, you gotta lose to somebody, you know, and that really never ever happened to Cena, where he beat somebody. That's one thing that he never had happen. And I'm not saying that he should come back and end somebody's career. No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, you know, I didn't like the way his Cena's story ended. I didn't like the way and Cena or Kurt Angle, I didn't like the way they but what can you say? This is professional wrestling. Us as viewers, all we can say is what we can talk and chant about what we want to see. People who run it, they gonna be like, okay, maybe the fans will like this. It will bring viewers. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but that's the thing about wrestling. That's the thing about wrestling. But anyway, yeah, give a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you comment on this video. That if you think that he the battle rap should have never happened, the basic thugonomics. If you think it was cool, if you think it wasn't, make sure you comment on that. Also share this video to all brothers, sisters, girlfriend, boyfriend, people who are fans of wrestling. Share this to them and if you think this is a dope video. Also, make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. It's been Taco King David.